Hey everyone, welcome back to more Shadow Wars 2, and we're going to be going into the Yes and No dungeon, part in level 7. This level is actually very confusing, and there's a lot of dead-end passages that take you right back to the start, and I'm going to try to guide you through most of this. So, right here, actually, you can bomb this wall, and just to show you what it's like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of those types of passages. You think you found something, but it takes you right back to the start. And yeah, so you actually want to go up. And yeah, you're gonna find lots of wizrobes in this place. That's gonna be fun to handle, huh? Good thing for the Master Sword, because it basically can cripple wizrobes really quickly. And that also... I think this takes you back to the start as well. Yeah. And I'm not gonna go through every single one of those passages. I'm gonna just show you which ones, lead where. Alright, so take the raft to the right. The wizard's trying to be annoying. And that's why I got the Master Sword specifically for this place. Because I can totally cripple wizrobes in a hurry now. Okay, if you walk through this wall, it leads you back to the start. So you actually want to go up. See, I can pretty much pick apart wizrobes in a hurry. Okay, now, actually, you can go up this passage, and this is when you actually do want to go up. So the hard part is actually finding out which passages are actually the ones you want to go up. But this is one you actually do want to find. Because for one, it leads you to a different room. And you find a key. Okay, now you can continue on the regular road. Yeah, see, it only takes me a couple hits to wipe them out now. It's very easy now with the Master Sword. Okay, compass. And head on up. You can actually go left. And this is a clue that, yeah, you have to actually go outside. Because you are going to need that wand to finish this place. And you should be getting flippers in here if you have to dive. Another CC logo in this room. Yeah, see, this map looks really confusing. It's kind of a staircase with a bunch of scattered rooms. Okay, so you don't want to go up, you actually want to bomb to the right. In this room, you find a bunch of dig doggers. It's actually really easy with gold arrows because even the Master Sword can destroy everything in one hit now. Alright, so you pick up the flippers, and I think... I don't think there's actually a way out of this room. You can push on all the walls, you can bomb everything. I've already tried all that before. Actually, there's nothing to the right anyway. Which is kind of strange in a way you don't supply a way out, so... Yeah, you have to F6 continue to get out of this place. Which is fine, because you actually have to exit this place anyway. But maybe more convenient if you had to apply an exit. Okay, so now that we actually can swim, there's really only one thing to pick up. Again, you have to, you're kind of hinted to dive to find something. Actually, you know, let's find some other stuff first. Mentioned you can actually pound these posts and you find a stairway. And more bombs. Now that we have a nice full supply of them. So you actually want to swim left. And if you notice that red kind of cross, you actually dive right in the center of that. And there we go, there's Magic Rod. So at least that one's easy to find. There's some other secrets you can dive for that are not that easy. You have no clue that they're hidden there. You'd have to just either use the lens or you would know it's there beforehand. Okay, so back into the yes and no dungeon. Now we can actually finish this place off because we actually have the magic rod now. Unfortunately, I don't think your boomerang actually blocks stuff this time. So you just kind of do a climbing a staircase again. Actually, any rooms with bubbles are really nice because if you get rid of all the enemies and, you know, they don't come back unless you exit the place. It's so satisfying we can actually cripple blue Wizrobes, like, just like that. Okay, now this time we can actually go up. Okay, I believe there are hidden walls, like left and up, but those lead you back to the beginning, so, no, it's just kind of follow the map in this case. And more bombs that I don't really need. Now, I think you can actually bomb both ways here, but I think they both take you back to the start, so you want to just go the obvious route. Oh, that takes away your B button, okay. I thought it takes away your sword. I don't know why that would take away your B button item. Now, you can actually go up this one and it just takes you to the same room, which is kind of odd. And this teleporter really takes you nowhere. Yeah, just, again, same room, it doesn't do anything for you. And make sure you found that key earlier. Now, this room, it's kind of hard to notice. There is a subtle clue in this room, which I will show it off later. In this case, you just want to go down. Okay, this is where you need your the magic rod for. So you have to actually deflect it off these prisms. Hit the... I don't know why it has to hit the hookshot target to reveal the teleporter. And this next room, I believe, is pretty much the reason I bought the red ring. This one room alone is the only reason why I bought this thing. So when you go into this room, yeah. There are 3 Death Octoroks in this room. That's not very friendly. Not as bad when you have the Master Sword and gold arrows, so you can actually some solid offense. But 3 Death Octoroks, and unless you get very lucky and stun them or get them all on one side or something, you're gonna take a lot of damage. And you know, having a red ring is kind of helpful. It gives you a little more buffer room to work with. Gives you a little more wiggle room, so you're not dying as fast. Now, this, you actually have to go that way because the room below you has those weird blocks. So, you know, this is to get you around those blocks. And again, you can actually, I think, go to the start if you actually go up or left. So you want to, again, just keep following the map. And there is a wind rope in this room, just to PO you. You know, get you caught by the wind rope and you're all the way back to the start. Yeah, that would suck. At least the Wall Masters aren't quite as bad. Free money, at least. Get some refills as well. Now the boss key is actually in this room, so you don't have to worry too much. Alright, so we can go straight on up. And this room, again, it's very weird because you can actually walk through the walls like in any direction and you will get stuck and have to F6 continue out, which should have been fixed, but anyway. What you want to do instead is use your flute, get rid of all the water, and as soon as you move, you actually are going to be taken to a different part of the room, or of the map, and you got a bunch of random enemies. Really not that big a deal. Let's look at the Aquamentus, it's already gone. And with the Master Sword, you can basically... The Patra's like a joke now. And there we go. This is our prize for beating this place. Boots! And pretty much any way you go is an exit. So, it doesn't matter which way you go. You can walk through any wall. Alrighty, so now that we got the boots, there's actually an item I want to get really quick. Kind of sucks that it's in the Triforce dungeon, so I have to swing by there really quick to pick it up. Just kind of quickly make a way through this place. Literally just a staircase of rooms. Now the boots in this game, I don't think they have a magic requirement, so now you can actually step on spikes without any problems, and some quests actually have it such that if you step on spikes it drains magic. This one luckily does not have that, so you can step on spikes as long as you want. Now this room, I'm going to point it out again when I actually go for the Triforce piece. It's kind of a subtle clue. You know, you notice all the spikes moving really fast, but if you notice the very upper left corner, the spikes there are not moving quite as fast as the other spikes. So you actually want to step into that corner, and guess what? It's actually a teleporter. So this is the level 7 Triforce dungeon. Again, I'm only in here for one particular thing, so we'll kind of swing by and pick it up really quick. If you played the original Shadow Wars, it's kind of a strange level, actually. So this is just kind of a miniature version of it. And you have the Fire Gleeok in this corner. Just very odd because you still have like that destroy all enemies space. I think the Shadow Wars, the original Shadow Wars had that as well. Really weird. Although very convenient, don't have to worry about that Fire Gleeok. And this is why I recommend getting the boots. You might be able to make it through this with using, I guess, candle boosting, but that's kind of hard to do, and I probably wouldn't want to do that. Now I can just step in these spikes, just like regular floor tiles. And just a bunch of blue levers in this room. And yeah, look at what you find here. Fire Boomerang. Nice little bonus to find. And that's really all I'm in here for. I'll actually go through this place in detail when I actually go for Triforce pieces. And just right now heading for the exit, because I just got what I needed. Okay, to get out of this place, yeah, you can just take any number of warps. So again, if you walk through any of the walls, it takes you back to the start, so that's actually very convenient in this case. Okay, so, finished off the yes and no dungeon. Yeah, again, that one room is the only reason I got the red ring, just to play it on the safe side. Okay, so the next part, there's gonna be a lot of item collection now that you have the boots. We're gonna start picking up lots of goodies, and we'll go on from there. Alright, see you guys later.